We continue the Big 3 opening weekend, and today from Indianapolis, here on CBS Sports Network, the final game of our triple-header. It's the Ghost Ballers and the Ball Hogs beginning their run here in the Big 3 in 2019. And welcome, I'm Matt Cohen. Great to be joined by Brendan Haywood. Two great games to begin this triple-header in Indianapolis, including a Dante Green 3 to win it for the Killer Threes. Now two more clubs get ready for action.
Yeah, the first two games are very exciting. I hope this game follows suit. All I want to do is see everybody come out there with the proper energy, playing hard, knocking down shots. That's what the fans love to see.
Two Hall of Fame coaches in this matchup, Rick Barry and George Gervin, and two teams ready to get in the win column here in 2019. And there they are. One of the all-time greats, Rick Barry, and the Iceman leading the Ghost Ballers in this one. We're talking about the great George Gervin. Mike Bibby back as the point guard for the Ghost Ballers. Didn't play last year. A huge season in the Big 3 2 years ago. And for the Ball Hogs, you know him, Brendan, won a championship in the NBA with that guy, Deshaun Stevenson, one of the stars for the Ball Hogs.
That's my guy. That's my brother. Played with me in D.C., played with me in Dallas. Deshaun Stevenson, excellent spot-up shooter, lockdown defender, and he's not afraid to mix it up. I can't wait to see what he has in store for these people in Indianapolis tonight.
He locked down LeBron James in the finals in 2011 and champion with Dallas. 32 threes a couple of seasons ago in the Big 3, and taking aim at the Ghost Ballers here today. The Ball Hogs, a team, their roster coming together at the final moments, and Stevenson is going to play a big part as one of the co-captains along with Josh Childress. Let's take a look at our rosters brought to you by State Farm. Ball Hogs and the Ghost Ballers. You see Bibby and Davis with Moon, Scales, and Taylor on the other side. Brian Scalabrine and Deshaun Stevenson at the forefront of the effort for the Ball Hogs here today.
Yeah, Brian Scalabrine might have a mismatch inside with the fact that he has that awkward game and he has a mid-range game and he definitely has some size. Deshaun Stevenson, he's going to give you a little bit of everything. He's going to make some plays on the perimeter, but at the same time, he's going to lock down defensively and hit spot-up shots. So it'll be interesting to see which team can get things going, because you also, another team, you have Mike Bibby, power guard. He's strengthened up a lot since his retirement, so it'll be interesting to see how things go.
8-time NBA All-Star, Hall of Famer Rick Barry. I don't know if we're going to see any underhanded free throws here today.
I don't think we're going to see any underhanded free throws tonight. Not for me and these guys. Rick Barry made that famous, but that was his game.
I guarantee you there will be a couple of finger rolls. And
my guy!
George
my
Gervin.
guy! Hey!
Little reunion here. Deshaun Stevenson.
Yes.
Why is he your guy?
He's my guy just because we played in D.C., we played in Dallas together, but more importantly, we developed a bond that's going to be forever off the court. I said it in the opening, I'll say it again. That guy, that's like my brother right there, man. Anything he needs, he knows I always got his back.
Ready to go here for the third game and our first today on CBS Sports Network. Ball Hogs in white and the Ghost Ballers. The other side, Bibby, Moon, and Davis, a dangerous three starting for George Gervin's team. First shot off the mark from Jermaine Taylor. And now it's Jamario Moon. Bibby, catch and shoot. And still looking for our first points.
Get some good ball movement. A lot of balls moving around. Everybody's getting good shots. Just haven't been able to knock them down. Nice mismatch down there. This D. Steve, this is what he does. Lines it up, normally knocks that one down.
Get a second crack at it. This time, counted for Deshaun Stevenson.
That's what you have to do. In the Big 3, you have to be aggressive to look for your shot. You want to get good shots, but at the same time, you can't turn down anything, especially when the defense doesn't recover yet.
Stevenson with Will McDonald and Jermaine Taylor as Ricky Davis, who's in as good shape as anybody in the Big 3, misses. Bibby held up by McDonald. Loose ball fell.
Yeah, Ricky is in incredible shape. Ricky looks like he's in better shape than when he played in the NBA.
Yep.
I mean, he was in good shape then as well.
Average over 13 points per game, Ricky Davis, in 12 NBA seasons. Moon, a couple of head fakes. Here's Davis, turns in a one. Both teams getting their legs here in their debut game in this Big 3 season.
Ooh, a little short right there.
Davis, nobody near him. Yes, he had all day.
Yeah, he had all day to hit that one. The first two were kind of rushed. That one right there took his time, knocked it down. Love the confidence.
Ricky Buckets, as he was known back in the day. Jermaine Taylor, 2 NBA seasons. Here's Stevenson trying to get around Moon. And Davis coming up to challenge is whistled.
You see Ricky right here, catches the ball, has a chance to just line it up, take his time, follow through. And we all know that Ricky can shoot the ball, can score the ball. That was his reputation when he played in the league. If you give him that much time, he's definitely going to be able to knock it down. Oh, and somebody better tell Taylor there's no space down there against this version of Mike Bibby. You're not going to be able to back him down. I think Taylor might have just got hurt. He might have just sprained his ankle.
Moon in and out, and there it is. A quick whistle to stop play. Let Taylor get off the floor. We are right near the Ball Hogs bench. Brian Scalabrine looking up. You can see frustration. You have a starter who has to take a seat.
Marcus Williams coming in for Taylor. Taylor looks like it might be an ankle injury.
And grabbing at the lower leg. And taking a look at the 32-year-olds. Jermaine Taylor playing the G League up until a couple of years ago in the Jazz organization.
Oh no. I just had a chance to look at that again. That looks like it could be a possible Achilles.
And the basketball world knows all about that from the last few weeks.
Yeah, I thought it was an ankle injury, but then I looked again, and he pushes off and nobody's around him. But more importantly, you see him look back like somebody's there. Anybody that ever has had an Achilles pop or an Achilles tear will tell you, you feel like somebody kicks you in the back of your leg, and then you turn around and you're all by yourself. That's what I think I saw with Jermaine Taylor. He's not able to put any pressure on that right now. I hope I'm wrong.
Now Bibby with a hard foul on the closeout of Deshaun Stevenson's, but let's go back to Taylor. Has to be helped off. You see Josh Childress, who's inactive for the Ball Hogs, on his left shoulder. And let's go down to Brandon Tierney with more.
Well, yeah, you certainly don't want to speculate too much here, guys, but that doesn't look good. And I talked to Brian Scalabrine, and I said, that looked like the Achilles. He said, I'm not going to say that because obviously he's not a doctor, but as somebody who ruptures Achilles, and I did, and we saw Durant the other night, or a couple, whatever it was a similar motion. That didn't look good. When you sprain your ankle, you don't need two guys to get you off the court.
Yeah, originally I thought he sprained his ankle because I didn't have a chance to look at the replay. I thought he stepped on Bibby. And then when I saw the replay and I saw that Taylor was all by himself and he pushed off and then he grabbed his leg, that let me know that it could possibly be an Achilles. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but he has all the symptoms of an Achilles injury.
Our prayers with Jermaine Taylor, headed back to the locker room, early going here in the third game in Indianapolis, and the Ball Hogs down one of their key players. More importantly, I hope it's not something he has to deal with going forward.
Yeah, and Achilles rehab is very tough too.
That's what it is.
It's one of the toughest injuries to rehab.
Mike Bibby.
Hello.
That was way out there. So tied at 5. Obviously our attention for a long time with Jermaine Taylor.
Great defense right there by Bibby. Didn't stand behind, didn't just settle behind the big fellow, was able to fight around and create the steal.
Rick Barry said before yesterday, called this group the unknown Ball Hogs, and some guys you may not know right off the bat as Davis airballs the jumper. And now without Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, but there's some guys you do know. I mean, you know that guy right there, Deshaun Stevenson. You can't give him a crack. And then Marcus Williams played in the league for a while, and then also, known for playing at UConn. That's where a lot of people really know Marcus Williams from.
Part of that great team with Rudy Gay, Denham Brown, Ricky Davis with the answer. Holy Ghost Ballers within 1. So Marcus Williams, who's just added to the roster, Will McDonald handling, and then Stevenson for the Ball Hogs.
They got a mismatch inside. Will McDonald has Bibby on him.
Bibby held McDonald's jersey for at least 2 seconds, and he's finally called.
I'll tell you what. Oh, Bibby just got teched up? Wow. Wonder what he says. Must be some 4-letter words that are involved right there.
He's got to be careful. And Stevenson is going to step up back to the tee.
I don't know what Bibby said, but it must have been aggressive because he got the quick tech. Bibby inside. Clearly was a foul, and but he wasn't happy about it. Thought he did a good job of holding his position and voiced his displeasure to the officials.
8-7 Ball Hogs. Davis fronting McDonald on the perimeter, and McDonald sneaks away and scores.
Yeah, nice catch and seal by the big fella. Just set the screen, roll to the basket, didn't bring it down. Smart play.
Mike Taylor, number 88, drills it for the Ghost Ballers. Seesaw start. Ball Hogs with a 1-point cushion. Opening weekend of the Big 3. Williams dancing to the rim. Taylor rebounds and puts it in.
Williams with a nice move, but then he wasn't able to finish, and the Ghost Ball was able to take advantage right there.
McDonald never played in the NBA. Little floater there for Will McDonald, pushing 40 years old, played at South Florida. And we get a timeout with the Ball Hogs leading by 1.
Yeah, there's nobody out there big enough to stop McDonald inside. Nice catch inside. Big fella getting it done. I see you with the touch.
Big 3 basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm.
Here in Indianapolis, Ghost Ballers join the Ball Hogs by 1. BT with the captain of the Ghost Ballers, Mike Bibby.
Yeah, he is the captain, and you didn't wait too long to get burned up on that first tee. What'd you say, man? What happened?
I told him, I said, if you're going to let us play physical, let both sides play physical. You know, you got me about 100 pounds, 4 feet, but, you know, if they're going to let me be physical, let both sides be physical.
I got you. Thanks, Mike. Good seeing you, pal. All right, guys.
Looking at the guns on Mike Bibby, he definitely benefits from a physical style of ball play right now. Look at that guy. He hasn't missed a day in the weight room.
I will say this, as we look at his bio, 1 national title here in this city with Arizona in 1997. His words, not ours. He said his playing weight was 202. He now weighs 215. Not bad at all.
Oh, not bad at all. And look, there's a lot of muscle out there on Mike Bibby as well. Taylor with a nice jumper. He has a bounce in his step right from the giddy up.
Taylor played just 1 NBA season, but he scored 35 for the Clippers against the Knicks in that 1 year.
He scored how many?
35.
Oh, wow. That's a big-time game.
Drives on Williams. And here's McDonald. Stevenson trying to slip it, kickball by Jamario Moon. BT, nice words there with Mike Bibby, the big fella.
Yeah, the wallet's going to be a little bit lighter, get teed up, and get fined. But, you know, you guys were talking about his weight, and what he also told us last night was he had to work to get down to 212. Really, the last 2 weeks were a grind, so he was probably carrying around 7 or 8 extra pounds. He's a big boy. Hey, listen, the Colts offense is okay. If they need a safety, they got a guy in Mike Bibby. Keep him in town.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I wouldn't want to go across the middle if Mike Bibby was back there safety.
Now, Bibby, the captain, handpicked George Gervin to coach this group a couple of years ago. Here's Taylor, and he hits the 3.
Taylor's on fire right now. I see why he was able to score 35 against the Knicks. This guy's got offensive power.
That game was March of 2009. You know how many 3s he attempted? 0. And he scored 35.
Different ball game, different time.
McDonald around the world, no. Moon. And McDonald's going to clear it. Ghost Ballers by 2. Remember, 1st and 25 gets us to halftime. Stevenson ties it up for the Ball Hogs.
And that's what he does. He shoots the basketball. He's excellent at setting you up off the dribble. Really, really good at catching the shoot, but he can put it down on the floor and get to his shot as well.
Jamario Moon, yesterday in practice for the Ghost Baller, hit everything in sight, and he knocks down that one. Stevenson over Moon. Nice answer, Deshaun Stevenson.
And Deshaun right there did a great job pulling up once again. Catching it, getting to his spot, pulling up. Doesn't really want to get all the way to the basket as much as he did early in his career when we saw him featuring the dunk contest. But he's transitioned his game, and he's been very, very good because of it.
Well, McDonald's been very consistent on the glass early on for the Ball Hogs. Intercept by Davis, and he gives it right back. Game a hot potato that time. Ricky Davis, no, Will McDonald's with another rebound. He'll launch.
Will McDonald, does he have that in this game?
Just a little short that time. Brian Scalabrine set to come on. Taylor.
Oh.
Knocked out last.
Oh, this is what the crowd wants right here. Scalabrine, the white mamba. Got both those calf sleeves on, the tights. He just looks like a ball player, right?
Rick Barry.
Maybe not.
He cautioned White Mamba, not a poisonous snake. It's not like Kobe. As Stevenson misses and Taylor cleans it up. But this guy was a winner at so many levels between his title with the Celtics, the finals with the Nets, and that great Bulls team in 2011.
Yeah, and a guy like Scalabrine, he beats you with his smartness, his toughness. He never was the best athlete in the league, didn't have the best body, but what he did was he worked very hard, he understood how to play, and he always gave coaches exactly what they needed. That's why they loved him.
Stevenson, short rebound for Alex Scales.
Can't leave Taylor open. He's been on fire lately.
Williams to tie it, and he does. Marcus Williams drains the three, and we're deadlocked at 21.
I think Stevenson's tired. I think he needs a blow. Oh, he just got knee to knee too. They can't afford to have another injury.
On cue, McDonald was just coming up off the bench. The last thing you want to see, because earlier Jermaine Taylor limped off with what appeared to be a non-contact and potential Achilles injury for the Ball Hogs.
Yeah, and then Deshaun Stevenson, I think, just got kneed in the knee right there. It's very, very painful. We're hoping that's all it is. But we're going to get a better look right here. Well, no, we're going to see Marcus Williams. He shoots the three, lets it fly. Great arc on that jump shot. Deshaun Stevenson, we see trying to walk off the injury. I think it's just a knee-to-knee type of situation. So hopefully he'll be back.
Now, Stevenson did get up, headed back towards the table. For a moment, Rick Barry looked at us and he was smiling. I don't know if he was saying, hey, I don't know if I could go back out there. We need players.
Yeah, he was looking like he wanted me to suit up. I got news from Rick. I'm not getting out there.
Scalabrine with the finish, and all of a sudden, we're potentially 2 points away from the break. 23-21 Ball Hogs.
Ooh.
Scales over Scal. Count it.
I think that's a matchup that Scales can exploit. Scal has the advantage inside, but on the perimeter, that's all Scales. Scal can't move those feet and stay with him.
Williams against Moon. McDonald wants it. Here against Scales. Whips it out. Good closeout. And we're going the other way. Scalabrine clearing Taylor out.
Can we see the replay of that? Doug Scal tried to Euro step and go backwards into a jump shot. Look at, now he gets caught for the foul rate, but look at this. Come on, Scal. I haven't seen the Euro step backwards to get a jumper off. That is an interesting use of the Euro step by the White Mamba.
Scales gets us to the break. Hey, have fun on the radio tomorrow, okay? With your boy Scal.
I'm definitely going to have some fun with Scal tomorrow. Scales right there gets it done. Scalabrine can't really guard him. On the perimeter, that's not Scal's strength, and Scales exploits it.
So we've hit the break of our third game in Indianapolis. Ghost Ballers by 3. Brandon Tierney with the Iceman George Gervin. BT.
Okay, no doubt. The coolest guy in the entire arena with the coolest poster of all time and the coolest finger roll. What's happening, Ice? How you doing?
Everything good, man. Good to be here in Naptown. I done had some great memories here on a great ABA franchise, and it's good to be back.
What are you seeing from your squad so far, George?
They playing good. They playing hard. I just want them to keep playing together. If we play together, we can beat that squad.
I got to communicate this to the audience. We asked you last night if you could pick 2 teammates to round out your all-time 3-on-3 team. You got the Iceman, and who else did you tell us?
Kareem and Magic.
Kareem and Magic.
Anybody.
Iceman in the house. Good seeing you, George. Thank you. Pleasure. There he is. Listen, how cool is this guy? George Gervin. What a sweetheart of a guy, too.
BT is the reason why he's named the Iceman. Wanted an unstoppable shot in Kareem. Great passer in Magic. Halftime, Ghost Ballers and the Ball Hogs here on CBS Sports Network. And more to come after this in the Big 3. Halftime here in the Big 3, our final game of this triple header from Indianapolis. Ghost Ballers lead the Ball Hogs 26-23. But tomorrow night at 9 Eastern, CBS Sports Network brings you coverage of the 2019 Collegiate Women's Sports Awards, as top-tier student athletes throughout the country are honored for their impressive accomplishments in their sports, schools, and communities. Welcome back to Bankers Life Fieldhouse. I'm Ed Cohen with Brendan Haywood. So the Ball Hogs lose Jermaine Taylor early, but they made it a game. 3-point lead for the Ghost Ballers here at the break.
Yeah, they were definitely able to get it done. And when you look out there, what Mike Taylor was able to do off the bench, Mike Taylor came out there, really just had a great energy about him, a bounce in his step, and you could see it right from when he came out from the intros. He was dancing coming out, and he was dancing on the court. Mike Taylor, you see right here, quick finish inside, gets a nice easy layup, was able to get some jumpers going. But just look how he bounced with the rock. Bouncing the whole time. On all his moves, he just has a bounce to set everything up. The energy's there every single time. You can tell he's excited to be out here and perform on this type of big stage.
11 points for Mike Taylor in the first half. How the Ball Hogs approach the second. Brandon Tierney with Rick Barry.
One of the all-time greats, as we know. Coach, you got any game left? Because your players are going down fast. What's going on? What happened? First of all, Deshaun Stevenson looks like he's okay, right?
Well, Deshaun's playing well. He should be okay. He just got kneed a little bit. But I think we've lost Jermaine. I think he's got an Achilles. And then we, of course, have Josh Childress, who's got an injury. So I'm afraid I might have to suit up, which would really be embarrassing.
No, we want to see that. Here's one thing we know. You're going to shoot.
Yeah, if they got the designated free throw shooter, I might be able to do it. But I'm really proud of Marcus, the way he's come in. Will McDonald's done a great job. And I'm very happy we're still in the game. So we just have to play a little better defense and hope our shots drop.
And McDonald's somebody that you can exploit. He's a big boy, and he didn't play in the NBA. He's a big body.
I just like to see him give him a foul every once in a while. I thought he got fouled at least 3 times, but he's a very good player. And so we're going to give it the best shot we have.
Thank you, Coach. Go get him. Okay.
RPT, well, speaking of famous shots, hey, Brennan, we might see this. Well, we'll see it now, the underhand free throw from the legend.
The underhand free throw was truly legendary. I think there was a player a couple of years ago in the league that shot an underhand. Not a lot of guys do that, though, and it's amazing he's able to shoot 90% from the free throw line underhanded. What an accomplishment.
Well, his son, Canyon, also takes that approach. Canyon actually playing for the U.S. 3-on-3, played earlier this morning, had a great win earlier this week against Serbia. Part of that team with Robbie Hummel. As for this team, the Ball Hogs trailing by 3, and we're underway here in the second half. A lot of pushing and shoving. Stevenson down. Davis hits it, and he's fouled by Deshaun Stevenson. And Ricky Davis is going to the line.
Great shot by Ricky Davis right there. Got right to his spot, pulled up. Deshaun Stevenson fouled him on it, but right here you see Deshaun's trying to flop and get the call. Ricky Davis quickly relocates, gets the ball out, gets Deshaun off balance, and then pulls up for the nice jumper.
Davis last year, 137 points. That led the Big 3. But Bibby's now healthy. What impact can that have for the Ghost Ballers, and specifically Ricky Davis?
Well, listen, now that you have Bibby back and you have Ricky Davis, what it means is you have 2 guys that can score the basketball. And once you have multiple guys that can score the basketball, it gives you a lot of versatility in your lineups and what you can do from an offensive standpoint and how you can attack teams.
Here's Jamario Moon with Davis and Bibby for the Ghost Ballers. Moon across the lane, going to his left.
Okay. That's a real tough shot. Quick crossover, fading away, going to the left. He made it look easy, but that's incredibly difficult.
Marcus Williams sets it up. Will McDonald out there with Stevenson. Williams frees up space and hits.
Great setup. I like what I've seen from Williams, and that was a great setup on the jab step right there. Really rocked Bibby to sleep and just pulled right up.
It's the final game of our triple header from Indianapolis. The crowd here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, 8,557 for the second day of the Big 3 season as Moon sticks another 3.
Moon with back-to-back big-time plays. Shows you the little fadeaway to the left the first time, and then comes right back with a nice spot up 3.
34-26 Ghost Ballers. McDonald's answers over Moon. Will McDonald's.
Will McDonald has given the Ball Hogs some very good minutes in this game.
And never played in the NBA, but 15 years overseas for Will McDonald. 6'11". Moon over Williams. And Jamario Moon, he has reached that hot streak to start this half.
Yeah, Moon is really on fire right now. They have to keep going to him, see what he can go, see what he can do, see if he can keep this up.
Williams, late add to the roster, and we're going the other way. McDonald's offensive foul against Bibby.
All right, Bibby got the call he was looking for in the first half.
Take the tee early.
Yeah, I think he's strong on the official on that one. You don't want Mike Bibby mad at you. I'm telling you, man, I'm just amazed at the strength of this new version of Mike Bibby. You don't want that guy mad at you.
Well, your rookie year in the NBA, he was playing for that 61-win Kings team.
Wow. They were incredible, too. That team, Chris Webber, Bibby, Vlade, Doug Christie, they used to move that ball around the perimeter. It was so hard to guard those guys.
Old Arco Arena.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, man, with the cowbells and everything else, it was incredible in there.
Well, Moon's got a fever, and the only prescription is a lot of shot making here in the second half.
It's a Moon right here, right to left crossover, then fades away. Nothing McDonald can do. Take that with you.
Big 3 basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM.
Here in Indianapolis with the Ghost Ballers leading by 9. Jamario Moon, 9 points since halftime. Brendan Haywood, he's got 14 for the game.
Listen, and it's because he's got on a very, very hot streak right here. You see the nice move, fades to the left with a jump shot. Then he keeps the party going. Spot up 3. McDonald doesn't close out good enough. He knocks it down. Now that he's got a rhythm, he's feeling good about himself. Goes right to the turnaround jump over the smaller Williams. And there's nothing you can do. And we call this a gift right here. You know he doesn't have to take it back. If the other team doesn't hit the rim, he gets a nice, easy layup to keep the party going.
5-year NBA veteran. Among many guys in the Big 3 who weren't drafted in the NBA but went on to really solid careers. Some of his best years with Toronto. Ed Cohen, Brendan Haywood, Brandon Tierney reporting today. Day 2 of this Big 3 season. Opening weekend here on CBS Sports Network. Marcus Williams, tough shot falling away out of the timeout.
Yeah, tough shot. And Marcus Williams has that herky-jerky game. He's always stopping, using change of pace to get his shot off, and that's what he did right there. Hello.
Top. Yes.
Hey,
unconventional.
When it's your night, it's your night. Moon catches the lob, doesn't quite get it cleanly, but gets the members only bounce.
He's got 16, none better than that deuce. To the Moon. Bibby, 4-pointer almost.
How excited did this crowd get for those 4-pointers?
We haven't seen one go down today. There have been 2 attempts as McDonald scores for the Ball Hogs.
Great pass right there by Deshaun Stevenson as well. Excellent vision. Underrated part of his game.
Davis will take it. 4-pointer, not that time.
That's a foul.
Stevenson fouled shooting a 3, so he'll get 1 shot from the 3-point line with the Ball Hogs down 7.
And look at the lob right here. You see Jamario Moon going up top. Doesn't quite catch it cleanly, but it's his game right now. He's on a roll. He gets the members only bounce. It rolls in for him.
In the Big 3, if you're fouled or in the bonus from 2-point range, you attempt 1 shot worth 2 points in the foul line. If it's a shot from beyond the arc and you're fouled, it's 1 3-point shot. Stevenson misses it. And if you are fouled shooting a 4-point shot, you do take it with a foot on the 4-point circle. Two to shoot, Davis. 40-33 Ghost Ballers. Lob inside, McDonald bobbles, he's got it. Nice reversal, Williams.
Good ball movement, though, by the Ball Hogs. Everybody got a touch, ended up with a good shot, just didn't go in.
Ricky Davis. This is key here, 7-point game for the Ball Hogs. Trying to keep it in striking distance. 4 to shoot. Marcus Williams ducks in. Didn't get it away in time. Shot clock violation on the Ball Hogs. Tuesday night at 7 Eastern, get ready for a WNBA showdown as the Minnesota Lynx take on the Indiana Fever right here on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Title in 2012 for the Fever, led by the great Tamika Catchings. Davis turnaround, and that one's good as the Ghost Ballers, Brennan, take a 9-point advantage.
Yeah, I think the Ball Hogs want timeout right here. They realize they're 8 points away from defeat. They're going to have to craft a strategy and really pick it up.
Brian Scalabrine and the Ball Hogs will gather, coached by Rick Barry. Now the Ball Hogs, incomplete from the roster we expected a couple of weeks ago. Dusan Bulut, who's a star in Serbia, arguably the best 3-on-3 player in the world, but forced to withdraw. He wanted to play, but threatened with sanctions by FIBA that could have prevented him from competing for Serbia in the Olympics next year. And that's a big piece that's not able to come over for the Ball Hogs.
Yeah, when you have a guy like that that can score the ball, obviously, and thrives in these type of situations, when he's not available to your team, combine that with the fact that they lost Taylor early in this ball game, it really becomes hard for the Ball Hogs to find a way to be successful.
Let's see what they've crafted out of the timeout. To McDonald, nicely done by Williams.
Great play. Great play call right there, and then at the same time, I love the way Williams set it up. And McDonald's finished strong inside as well.
Taylor against Williams, steps through. Williams snares it, Stevenson. Finger roll, off glass, popped out. And the Ghost Ballers, a 42-35 lead. Taylor drive by Williams, reverse, got it without using glass.
Yeah, the spark plug Taylor still got it going. And he has that bounce on his step. He feels like he has a matchup he can exploit on the perimeter. I don't think he thinks anybody out there for the Ball Hogs can stay in front of him.
13 for Mike Taylor. First since halftime. Williams was contested. McDonald's in deep, improvises and scores.
Good footwork inside by the big fella. Did the dirty work, got the offensive rebound, showed with the show and go fake, and then finishes on the other side of the basket.
First to 50 wins. You have to win by 2.
Oh,
with the step.
Oh,
and the English, Mike Taylor.
Oh. It's the Mike Taylor show. Man. McDonald got caught on the island, nothing he could do, tried to switch it and got exploited violently. Oh, Mike McDonald's got to go look to shoot that one in there. Now it's time for him to get his advantage on his side. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of payback. A little bit of payback for the big fella.
A little tougher that time, but he does get the 2.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
He's got 17. Will McDonald, 5th overall pick in this Big 3 draft 2019. Taylor went up and was pushed away from the bucket. Foul on Marcus Williams.
Look at this play right here by Taylor. You see him right here. Rocks the big fella to sleep. Quick crossover. McDonald thinks that he's going for the step back jumper. Taylor explodes to the basket. Nice reverse. Puts it high off the glass.
Crowd wants a 4-point shot.
Yeah, we haven't seen one made today.
Here's Taylor on the switch. Has McDonald. Gets by him. Moon with the finish to beat the clock.
Yeah, not only can Taylor score the ball, but he can pass. That's excellent vision and excellent unselfishness.
Surge from the Ghost Ballers, point game. Thrown away. Taylor, Davis, and the Ghost Ballers have to wait. Moon finishes off the victory.
Ball Hogs extremely short-handed. Ghost Ballers take advantage of it, get the win. Mike Taylor came off the bench for a huge performance.
High fives from the Iceman. Mike Taylor takes over down the stretch. George Gervin's Ghost Ballers win it in their 2019 Big 3 season debut over Rick Barry's Ball Hogs. 8,500 plus in this basketball crazed state of Indiana, coming to Bankers Life Fieldhouse here today. And 3 really exciting games. Ghost Ballers pull away, Brendan. We saw the Killer Threes come back to win earlier. And Joe Johnson, a massive game to start in the win for the Triplets in game 1.
Yeah, Joe Johnson really got the party started in game 1. Didn't hit as many shots as we thought he would early on in the game. Got comfortable, really got it going, put on a great performance. And in this game, we saw Mike Taylor come off the bench, really bring the energy, bring that bop, bring that aggressiveness, and the Ghost Ballers able to get it done, riding Taylor's lead the whole way.
Ghost Ballers winners here today. Jamario Moon finishing things off, and he's with Brandon Tierney.
All right, we had two other teammates, but they bounced, so we're going to rock with Jamario right now. And what did you, we'll get him over here in a second. What did you say to me? You said, McDonald, that's a big boy. I mean, what does he weigh?
He say he weighed 280. I don't know at what point in his life he ever weighed 280. That boy is heavy. Yeah, man. But you know what? I think guarding Jermaine O'Neal last year in the last game kind of prepared me for it, because I was doing a vegan diet until I had to guard JO. Give me some chicken.
No, you need some meat in the Big 3. I mean,
definitely. Meat and beans.
I gotcha. So, obviously, you guys want to start the year on a winning note. Last year, a little rough. I think 1-7. What's it mean to come out, obviously, try to get some continuity, establish some rapport, get a W in the first weekend? What's that mean for you?
Hey, you know what? For me, man, the first year I tried out for this league, I didn't get drafted. The second year I tried out, I didn't get drafted. Unfortunately, Rashard got hurt. Gave me an opportunity to come in and play and show people what I can do. This year I got drafted, so it felt real good for me personally to be able to come out opening night and help this team that didn't do too good last year get a win. But as you can see, the rest of the team is happy. They didn't even do the interview.
Oh, I was going to say, by the way, I don't want to be that guy, first year not drafted, second year. Maybe they were trying to send you a message, man. Nah, I'm just kidding. But obviously, you came back.
My whole career, NBA, everything, I didn't get drafted. I had to work out for a lot of teams, play in a lot of different cities, different leagues. And, it kind of, it prepared me for moments like this. Because, I just, whatever situation I'm in, I'll make the most of it. Yeah,
there's a grit, whether it's playing 3-on-3 in the schoolyard or obviously trying to earn a paycheck around the world playing basketball. You fought. You earned it. Nice job today, buddy.
Definitely, man. But you know what? I got a wife and 2 kids that keep me very, very motivated. And my kids can eat. Okay? Yeah. So, anytime I'm not able to feed them, I think their granddaddy going to have something to say.
Don't forget about the wife. You got to feed the wife too, man.
That's what I'm saying, all 3 of them. So, it feels real good to be able to continue to do what I love and provide for them, man.
Good job, Jamario. Appreciate it. Okay, there you go. Big win.
Now, PT, they fed the big fella. And Jamario Moon with 20 points, a 50-39 win for the Ghost Ballers over the Ball Hogs. More to come from Indianapolis here on CBS Sports Network.